Howdy folks, welcome to episode 38. We're going to continue on with this, and I think while we were screwing around, it made some more raw iron. So we'll see if we can get this to load up. Will this one load? Let's see if it'll load. It doesn't want to. Okay. We'll have to move the train a little bit. But yeah, we should be able to get this moving. Let's see. So it's going to be... See, this is where you're zoomed out, and it looks like you're on this car, but you're not. There we go. Let's see if it'll load. Nope. Okay, so we're going to reverse her. We're going to give it a little bit of regulator. And we should be able to get... what is it? 3 more cars. So we're going to have like 2 empty cars. There we go. We'll get this one to load. See if we can, how quickly we can get this to happen. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, it may load it on the next one, which is also fine. Because, oh, nope, that works too. All right, let's go to like 5. There we go. And what's that going to give us? 2 left. There we go. Yep, so we got 1 empty car. That's perfect. If I can... I swear there's got to be somebody's got to have brakes on somewhere. It sure seems like I'm pushing way too hard. You know? I got to be at 10% just to move. And then as soon as I let off, it stops. Yeah, let's go check the brakes before we go any further. And we might as well fill this up too, as long as we're doing that. Whoops. There we go. Alright, that's fine. Let's check all the brakes on here. Yeah, see, there's one. That's probably the only one, too. Did we buy another one or something like that? I think maybe that's what happened, is we bought another one. Let's just let's run it and see if it coasts now, because that's a good indicator. There's so much flat ground out here. Let's see if it'll. Now let's see if it coasts. See, that's how it should work. Yeah, if there was brakes on, we'd have a lot bigger of a problem. Okay, so let me think here. We are bringing this to the whatchamacallit. Do we have... We have a nice curve there. Let me see. If we go back that way and then push these out of the way, yeah, we can go head first. Or, you know what? We need to do that anyway. We need to back out of this first. Okay. Yep, we're going to go back to the junction, and then we'll turn around there. That's fine. There we go. All right, yeah, we'll get these going over to the ironworks. I always get the smelter and the ironworks conflated. I always conflate those two. All right. Cool. And then I think we still need to bring lumber or something like that for that. Or maybe the iron. Yeah, we still need to bring iron to the thingy. No, I guess we don't, because we... Yeah, we're still going to need to do it, because we'll probably need rails for something. Don't we need rails for the oil refinery at the end? I think we do. Alright, let's go like this. See where we're at here. I think we'll back off the reverser here, and I think we'll just start coasting here. See how we can do. Let's see, is D and E the brakes? Yeah, D and E is the brakes. Okay. we're going, yeah, we'll be going like 15 or less. There we go. Much better. I don't want to push it too much around this corner. See, I think it goes up and then it comes back down. I don't know, maybe the ground dips there. Maybe the track is going perfectly level and the ground dips there. I don't remember. I wonder if that circularize on the editor. I wonder if the circularize does vertical too. If it will smooth out vertical, and if there's non-flat track over flat ground, if it'll flatten it. I don't know. A little bit more. Let's give it about 10%. I still want a controller where, you know, I can use a joystick or whatever. Where I've got these three. It would be so perfect to use my little Cessna throttle control for that. It's this thing. See? It's a flight sim controller for. That's what the throttle and mixture and whatever the other one is. The airplane, the vroom vroom controls, right? That's the technical term for it. The thing that makes the plane go vroom vroom. What am I, the pack leads now? We are fast now. You make our ship go fast. Alright, and then we need to make sure that that goes the other way. And then this one's going to go that way. And do we have anything in the way? We do not have any other cars down here. Okay. And then I think we're going to go like that because this is still messed up if I remember correctly. So we're going to, yeah, I think we're still going to have to do something about this. We're going to have to figure that out. I know that's eventually we're going to have to do that. I think eventually might be coming up. I think eventually might be coming up pretty soon. All right. I always forget to blow the whistle when I stop. Is my candle blowing out? I like how it's just a candle. Oh man, that scared me. It felt like the thing was just going off the tracks. I was expecting it to go that way on that track, and it started turning to the side, and yeah, my internal physics engine was just freaking out over that. It was just imagining the entire train wreck. A literal train wreck. Alright. We can do this now, too. All that stuff. There we go. Let's see how fast we can go here. I think 25 is about as much as we ever did. We might get 26 again. Almost 26. I like how the needle bounces a little bit too. That's pretty cool. That like when you're hitting, yeah, it's like it's almost like the needle's going. The needle's struggling. The needle's trying to deadlift. All right. Oh, this is the. Make sure that our. Yep. Switches are going the right way. Okay. Double check everything. Alright. Cool. And I think maybe we'll slow down for this. We're going to let it slow down on the switch. we go. Alright. Take it a little easy on this. That's fine. It's a nice sweeping curve. We'll do okay. There we go. Now struggling again. I don't. For all I know, the video compression never captures that, and who knows? It sucks what it'll take out. I'm like flying along and I see an eagle, and it's like the stupid thing will be like, "Oh, everything's blue except those 2 dots, so we're just going to ignore it." And then there's, you know, and it does that on all of, like, oh, everything else is blue, so we're just going to compress that out. That's unimportant. It's like, no, the pixels that are different are the important ones. There's a reason they're different. The reason those pixels are not blue and they're dark. There's a freaking bird there. Alright. Let's see, we've got raw iron here. This is gonna be fun. I think we need to go get a whole lot of coal, too. We'll hit the bell here. Deplane, deplane. Alright, we're gonna start hitting the brakes here. That's that car or this car. That's where we want to start. I like the applied. That's pretty cool. Take the brakes off. We have 45 coal. I think lumber is going to run out pretty quickly, though. I don't know. I think we have a whole bunch of lumber, though, don't we? Yeah, we have a good stack of it there. You can see there's a pretty decent-sized stack. $18. I think we use 4 at a time, though. So that's, yeah, not going to last long. It uses 3 at a time. I think it uses 4 iron at a time is what it uses. Yep. So it uses 4 iron at a time. And 3, whatchamacallit, 3 lumber. And we'll get all these stocked up, though, at least. How's this looking? Yeah, we're gonna have to figure out what we can do with we got enough room. We definitely, yeah, we have enough room to get through here. That's fine. So at least we're not going to run into the other train before we get unloaded. So we can, at worst case, we can back out of here, but we need to figure out that inner circle there. It's just way too horrible. I think one track or the other needs to come out more before it goes in. There we go. I think we used up, yeah, we used up the lumber. We probably already have enough tools and pipes for this time. Let's see. I know with the tools you get like a zillion tools per thing. Yeah, we're still doing okay. Alright. Plenty of room. There we go. And last one here. And then we'll figure out what we're going to do here. We're going to back up, or are we going to... I mean, we're going to pretty much have to, right? All right. Oh, that's why we kept moving at a decent speed. All right. Okay, so let's check out and see what we've got here. Is this our coal? Yeah, that's all our hopper cars that we need to bring to the whatchamacallit anyway. Okay, so if we... This is the problem. This goes way too sharp. So we're just going to delete these. And we're going to delete this. And I think we're going to delete this. Yeah, I wish there was an undo. Is there an undo? Yeah, there is. 7. Nice. Okay, so let's try to, let me see. We're going to go like this. We're going to go rail track. And we're going to start here. And we're going to come out this way, and we're going to do a radius, a fixed radius. There we go. Let's try a 40. See, even a 40 should work. 40 should even be doable. Doesn't it look like it? Let's go to... Let's try 42. See, 42 looks like it'll do it. It'll work just fine. Alright, and then we're going to go like this, and we're going to turn that off, and we're going to do this dealio. You know, that the coding for that should be really easy to fix. It's like just attempt to go perfectly straight, you know, attempt to go perfectly flat and see if it works instead of this. I don't understand the... I mean, it works when you place it, right? It doesn't still do the giant hump. So why is it... It's not using the same calculation for the preview as it does for the whatchamacallit. Okay, so we're going to back this out. We're going to back this up to the thing. We're going to back this out to the junction, and then we're going to take this around here. Oh, you know what? That isn't going to do us any good, is it? Is that going to... Because that's still going to... yeah, that's not going to do us any good, is it? It won't back us up. It's not going to change our direction. Going up to that will change our direction. So what we're going to do is, because I'm dumb, I'm going to park this train on the turnaround and then get the other one out of here. Because I'm stupid. All right. Let's see if we can... There we go. We're going to flip that switch. All right. There we go. I do want to get a little bit of movement going here because I want to be able to coast through this. So a little bit more. I want to go maybe 7-8 miles an hour, right? And then we'll be able to just coast through this so that the cars will come through on their own momentum. Yeah, see, that's much better. Okay. And then this 42 section. Just a little bit of pull. Because 42 is not... I think it can go... They can go as low as 30. Well, you can lay the track as low as 30. It doesn't mean the train can go around it, but... But I think we've been able to do that. So we're going to go like this. How close are we to out of the fall? Oh yeah, we'll be able to make it. This will be long enough. And then the trick is we'll be able to back this and then go all the way up to there and back out this way and then come around. Okay, perfect. All right, and we want to brake gently. There we go. There we go, perfect. All right. See, I even remembered to blow the whistle, even though you can't hear it. That's the best part. Okay. And this one's going to go... We're going to go forward out of here. So we're going to go like this. Let's get our coal. I'm sure we're going to need, yeah. There we go. There we go. All right, and we're going to throw one more. Okay, cool. So, let's go like this, and we're going to come out this way. Not sure why. What else do we need on here? Because we need... See, we are actually loaded up with the pipes and the we still do need to get this out of here, so let's just get this out of here. I like that. That's a cool effect. All right. We're going to let the boiler... Yeah, see, because we're going to lose boiler pressure if we just keep driving this, so we got to basically kind of use it sparingly. I don't think the generator actually uses anything. I don't know if you even need boiler pressure for that. And I don't think opening the cylinder cocks does anything either, as far as... No, it wouldn't. Of course it wouldn't. Okay, we are good on here, right? Yeah, because the tracks don't overlap. All right. Yep, we're good on here. Okay. So yeah, we're going to get this thing out of here. See, our boiler's just about to come up to temperature anyway, so we should be good. Should be good to go now. There we go. Now our boiler pressure is going to come back up. Nice. Perfect timing. Okay, so, I mean, if nothing else, we can sit this on a siding somewhere. But we do need to get that out of there. Because it either needs to go to the coal mine. Yeah, we can sit it down here. We can sit it down here. But yeah, because it needs to go to the coal mine or the, whatchamacallit. We don't have any other place to stick that. No, we don't have another siding to put it on. Okay. So yeah, it it can sit on here until we need to bring it to the either the coal mine or the iron mine. I do want to bring this to the iron mine through the tunnel at some point, especially after we went through all the trouble to load all that up. There we go. So yeah, we'll bring this past. We need to bring it past this switch here. Okay. And then we'll go on to that one. Okay. Alright, this needs to go past that switch there. There we go. Alright, and then like that. Is it going? Are we going? Oh, I got the brake on, that's why. There we go. Alright, let's see what we've got as far as... We're going to come onto this. Yep, that's where we want to go. We want to go onto this track here. Okay. Somewhere off the main line. And then we'll have to see what's next. I might take these and the boxcars somewhere. I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to see what our next task is. What were we even trying to load up? I mean, we've gone. It reminds me of like a hypertext tree or whatever. It's like it's a tree structure. It's like you go up the tree and then you got to come back 2 branches and branch out the other way, and before you come back, and you know. All right. So yeah, we'll check out the here. We'll park this in a second here. Yeah, we got room. Okay, we're good. Right there. Turn off the generator. All right, so let's go see what it is we need to do. Because we were loading up... Oh, that's right. We're loading up the gold mine is what we're doing. In order to get the gold mine loaded up, we still needed a bunch of tools. It was like 65 of each or something, wasn't it? So we need tools and we need rails. Is that rails? I think that's rails. Tools and rails. And then more lumber or beams. Okay. So it's a bunch of stuff. Yeah. So that's... Let me double check here. Industries, gold mine, it is rails, right? Yep, it's rails, and it's 5 of everything. So, and we need 52, so we need 13 units at 5 each, so we need 65 of everything. Okay, so that's where we're at, and that's going to be it for episode 37. We are out of time for today. So yeah, join me in episode 38. We will get probably rails. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But we're going to get more stuff and load up the gold mine some more. I think it was the tools that we needed. So maybe we'll do that. But anyway, yeah, that's going to be it for episode 37. Join me in episode 38, and we'll see you then. Later.